is Gabrielle Ishell, and thank you so much for tuning into my Costa Rica vlog part 2. If you are new here and haven't seen part 1, I'll do a quick recap. First, we flew into Liberia Airport and we drove an hour to Tamarindo, Costa Rica. Our first night there, we went to the Tamarindo Night Festival, which was a lot of fun. And the following morning, a private chef came to our Airbnb and cooked us breakfast and also did dinner that night. And I also want to show you guys a flashback and flash forward of our color coordinated outfits that I chose for the trip. The first night we did all brown when we went out. The third day, we did all yellow swimsuits. And then I got everyone's shirts that say Dirty 30 Squad. And the last night, we unintentionally matched. I wore white and everyone else wore something that had orange in it. And we did not plan that at all. So I absolutely loved it. This is the day that I was most excited for. Now, on the way to the National Volcano Park, we saw there was smoke in the air, and we learned that during the time there, Costa Rica was in the middle of dry season, which is usually December through May. Strong winds, high temperatures, and low relative humidity cause the grasslands and trees to start wildfires or forest fires. We are at the National Volcano Park in Costa Rica. We're going to go see the Rio Celeste. It's really pretty, I heard. So let's go and see. Now on to the Tenorio Volcano National Park, which is best known for the Rio Celeste that I mentioned before.
Very special day for you. Very lucky, no rain. That means the river will be very blue today.
Ooh.
When it's rainy too much, the color of the water change. But today is perfect.
The park is near the border of Nicaragua in the northern part of Costa Rica. The hike that we went on to get to the Rio Celeste and back was 3.7 miles. And when I was booking the trip, it said it was an easy hike, but I think it was pretty hard. We went up and down 300 stairs, which mixed with the heat and fatigue and all that stuff, it was a lot. So I'm considering this a hard hike. So as I mentioned before, we hiked until we got to the river, and this is where two brooks merge together and turn the clear water into a really beautiful turquoise blue that makes the Rio Celeste. We are at Rio Celeste. It's so beautiful, so blue. The chemical reaction is actually due to the volcanic minerals that makes this really a beautiful sight, and you can only experience it at this one location. I am working out for the rest of the same month, but it's only a few days. I am working out for a good 3 weeks. This is my workout for the month.
So, amigas, if somebody will interested in doing a coconut drink or pineapple, mango.
The fruits were so good. They were so fresh, and I loved how the mango that I got was pre-cut, so it was really easy to eat. So good, y'all. So good. After the hike, our tour guides led us down the road to another part of the same river that was outside of the park, and we were able to get in the blue water and swim. After the national park, we went to a sloth sanctuary. Sloths are some of the most common Costa Rica animals of the rainforest. They are so popular that they have even made an appearance on the local currency. On average, sloths travel 41 yards per day, which is less than half the length of a football field. Crazy. And they spend 15 to 20 hours per day sleeping. The tour guide had binoculars, and he put our phones up to the binoculars so we could clearly see the sloths, and I thought that was so cool. This sloth that I'm showing here is carrying a baby, which I guess may not be cool to you guys, but it's an amazing experience when you're actually there and seeing it for yourself. And once again, they pointed out different trees and things of nature, animals and things like that that are native to Costa Rica. After our very interesting and fun morning, we took a break and had a Costa Rican style lunch at Restaurante La Casona in Bagaches, Guanacaste. Our last stop of the day for this particular excursion was the Llanos de Cortez Waterfall, which was beautiful, but not as beautiful as the Rio Celeste. I must say, it was like the highlight of my day. But we did go see this other waterfall, which I thought we were going to be able to actually go underneath the water, but we were not. There was like signs that say you cannot go but so far or so close to the waterfall. So I was kind of bummed about that. But nevertheless, we had a lot of fun this day. We met a lot of cool people and just enjoyed nature. We just did the last waterfall of the day. Out of breath, tired, all of the above. Can use a good nap right now. Okay, I wanted to just show you guys on the way back to our Airbnb, we saw a lot of American restaurants such as Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway. We saw a Walmart, and I thought that was amazing. At the rest stop, which was like halfway from the national park to our Airbnb, Tamarindo, Costa Rica, I had a little incident where this little lizard fell on me and I had a fit. But after that, I recorded it so you could see. As we headed back, we got to see the sunset, which was so beautiful. Since we had a long day, I made a late reservation of 8:45 to a place called Barefoot, and it was really cute. There was no one there because it was obviously really late. The kitchen closes at 10 o'clock, and we didn't even get there at 8:45. It was like after that. It was a long day, y'all. So the kitchen was closing, so we had to put in all of our orders, appetizers, main course, and dessert like all at once because we didn't want to inconvenience anyone or have them sitting there waiting for us to finish eating when we were the only people there. But it was a really beautiful place. It had a pool, and it was just, the vibe was amazing. If you watched the first part of this vlog, I mentioned the group called Tasty, which consists of a lot of local Costa Ricans that showed us around. They took us to this bar called Alley, and that's where we went the second night as well. And we had a lot of fun. We took shots. Unfortunately, you can see it in my face. But we also had a lot of fun dancing and listening to music and also watching people dance and people watching. Bars closed, a lot of people like to congregate outside of this bar called Rumors. There was so many people out here. This happened both of the nights. We met a few people actually outside of the bar, which was kind of funny and kind of like the opposite of how things usually go. But we met cool people outside of the bar and talked. We just stayed out there and talked for a little bit, and then when we were all ready to go, we ordered our Uber to get back to the Airbnb. In order to return to the U.S., we needed a negative COVID test. So I had a testing company come to our Airbnb to administer the COVID test. And the company is called Labin Logistics. They do COVID testing that is government approved for travel COVID test requirements. This is La Perla, right down the hill from our place. We've been telling our drivers to drop us off here, just so they don't know exactly where we're staying, because we are 4 women living in a foreign country right now. Rather Be safe and sorry. Unfortunately, my period came in the middle of the hiking trip. And I didn't actually bring the sanitary napkins with me that day, but I had them at the Airbnb. Most of the public toilets say not to flush toilet paper or anything down the toilet except for like your pee. So I think that might be why they don't sell a lot of tampons there, because they don't want it to get clogged up in the toilets. But that was very interesting to me, and I was so sad when I came on my period. So that's why I'm taking you guys in the grocery store. We found a place that was near our pickup location for the Catamaran. Two of the girls got the typical Costa Rican breakfast, which had eggs, gallo pinto, tortillas, sausage, and plantains, while me and my other friend got a basic American breakfast. We just yelled out Pura Vida, and that's the national philosophy of Costa Rica. It translates directly to pure life, but it's kind of used like aloha, to greet someone hello, or to say goodbye, or even just to send someone good thoughts. We spent the rest of the day on the Catamaran, and it was a lot of fun, although I ended up getting seasick, which was a little crazy. Regardless, I still had a good time. They gave us some fruits with no plates, which I thought was kind of ghetto, but it made sense because they didn't want any unnecessary messes or potentially having plates flown off the side of the boat, which makes sense. Save the environment, save the plates. We stopped for about 30 to 45 minutes and we were able to get off the boat. As you can see, me and my friends jumped off the boat and into the water. We were able to go swimming, paddle boarding, canoeing, or snorkeling, but the water wasn't clear, so it would have been a little harder to see animals in there than it was in St. Thomas. I will be showing you some clips that I got from my GoPro that my boyfriend got from me for Christmas. I'm so excited to use it. And then they fed us lunch. I did not eat because I ended up getting seasick after I got out of the water. And there's me not feeling well. Now, can we talk about the sun setting? Oh my God, so beautiful. So our time has come to get off the boat and go home. We had to catch a smaller boat to get to the Catamaran, and this is just us heading back to the beach. Ciao, chicos, buenas noches. For our last dinner there, I really wanted to go to this beachfront restaurant called Panga's, but it was another long day and we were just tired and didn't get out the house. I took a nap, honestly. I took a nap once we got back, knowing I probably shouldn't have, but everyone was moving a little bit slow, and so we didn't get out the house in time. Anyways, we found this cute restaurant and still had a good dinner. Afterwards, we got some gelati and walked around the city a little bit. so cute. And since we were all tired, we ended up calling it a night and went back to the Airbnb, but we weren't that tired because we stayed up till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning playing cards. Our final morning before we went to the airport, we visited the beach one last time and did a little photo shoot, did the rest of my TikToks and reels, and just enjoyed the serenity of it all. I really enjoyed my trip to Costa Rica and had an amazing time for my 30th birthday. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I post. And if you're interested in seeing part 1, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. And don't forget to share this video out to all of your friends who love traveling. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.